Hello, Scorpios, and welcome to your December 2024 reading and prediction. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my own 2 feet. All right, let's dive right in. Let's take a look at what's going on for the Scorpios. We're going to take a look at what's going on now for you here as I do this reading at the end of November. We're going to take a look at what you're focusing on, what you're working towards and manifesting. We are going to take a look at difficult influences as well as the unexpected. Okay. Yeah, and there's also another card here. Okay. For those of you who are new here, thank you so much for trusting and clicking on this video and joining. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And for those of you who are returning, a heartfelt apology for not having posted videos for you in the month of November and October. They say that the second most stressful experience that anyone can have in life is moving. And as much as I have a gypsy soul and a butterfly soul, I moved at the end of September and things got a little crazy. But I'm back, I'm here, and I'm very happy to be able to do readings for you again. All right, anything else? Anything else? Okay. All right, so what do we have coming up for Scorpio? We have 2 kings coming up for you. This is for where you are at now, here at the end of November. We have the King of Pentacles as well as the King of Wands. We have the Ace of Swords and we have the Death card coming in for you. The sense that I'm getting from these cards for you, Scorpio, is that there needs to be an ending for a new beginning. And I feel like for some of you, you're feeling like not only are we almost at the end of a year, moving into the last month of 2024, but I feel like there's also something else ending for you. An end of a cycle, an end of a journey. Now, we do know that there was a huge celestial event that happened on November the 19th when Pluto moved into the sign of Aquarius and left Capricorn for good. And that is affecting a lot of people in a lot of different ways. But even if you don't subscribe to being influenced by the celestial bodies in our solar system, these cards are indicating that you feel like you have reached the pinnacle or the apex of some aspects of your life, and you are ready to move on and look for something new. The Death card is not about physical death of our bodies. And we're not going to be able to focus. Maybe. Anyway. All right, you get the general idea, even though my camera has decided that it doesn't want to focus. The Death card is not about physical death of this body. The Death card is about ending a cycle. The fact that you have 2 kings here, kings are about having achieved all that we can achieve in that particular area of our lives. And we're itching to get started on something new. And then you have the Ace of Swords here. You know, Ace of Swords is about new beginnings. Ace of Swords is about saying to ourselves, all right, I've achieved all I wanted to achieve. Look at this card. This card was the King of Wands. You know, he is heading out into the world, having achieved everything that he could achieve from that point at which he was sitting. He's ready to spread his wings and fly. And I get the sense, Scorpio, that that's kind of where you guys are at here at the end of November. You're getting itchy to move into 2025 with some new, fresh ideas and some new beginnings. Let's dive into what you are focusing on. I'm getting called in 2 different directions here. What is Scorpio focusing on, please? Okay. My son brought home a kitten now that we've moved, and it is under the table, desperately trying to pull all of my cards onto the floor. So if you do see me moving in an unusual way, you'll know why. Oh my goodness, you have a repeat card here. All right. Two repeat cards. Nope, that one's the queen. All right. You have the Queen of Swords coming in. This is the morality card. This is one of the things that you are focusing on at this time. You are focusing on your morals. What makes your heart sing? What were you doing in the past that perhaps didn't sit particularly well with you, but you did it anyway because society expected it of you, because family expected it, because a spouse or partner expected it, and it wasn't truly in alignment with you? I'm talking about going and being, I don't know, a doctor or a lawyer, despite the fact that you're an artist at heart, right? This type of thing is the energies that are coming up in your readings with these two kings, the death card, the ace of swords, and now the morality card coming in what you're focusing on. This is a card of really, really looking deeply at what's important to me, regardless of what is going on in the outside world. And so I feel like, Scorpio, that is your work for the month of December. What's important to you? What are your priorities going forward? Now, as I mentioned, you have another card here in what you are focusing on. This card is the Ace of Swords. You already have the Ace of Swords in your reading with this one here. Okay. Like I mentioned, the Ace of Swords is about getting really, really logically clear about what it is that you want to move forward into. It's about going deep within your consciousness, deep within your mind. What do you want, Scorpio? And I feel like this is going to be a really, really deep month for you of exploration before you are ready to move into 2025. And I do sense that there's new big things brewing just below the surface for you, bubbling below the surface. There is something that you've had on your mind. You've had it on your mind for some time, but you haven't done it because it wasn't in alignment with someone or something in your life, be it something as big as your religious beliefs, perhaps, or be it as small as someone planted a seed and said, I don't think you should do that. Whatever it is, that's what you're exploring right now, because you know that in order for you to make it big in 2025, you need to let go of the shackles that have been holding you back. All right. And that's why you have the death card here too. Oh my, are you kidding me? That's the death card coming out again. Second time in your reading. What are the chances? Pretty slim, right? And it was funny that the death card came out at the exact moment I was saying that you already had the death card in your reading. Like, pretty slim. Okay. So what's happened here is we've had a number of cards that have all decided to pop out. But the only card that came out by itself was the death card. So we're going to hold on to the death card and we're going to shuffle up the rest of this and ask if there is anything else for Scorpio in difficult influences and challenges. Is there anything else besides the death card? Yes, there is. Okay. We have the Page of Wands coming out. Page of Wands is about travel. It's about getting outside of our comfort zones. It's about approaching life with a little bit of naivety, kind of those sparkles in our eyes. We would say that the Page of Wands is kind of like a teenager in the deck of tarot who can be impulsive at times. So this is coming up in your difficult influences. So it is a reminder. It's indicating that you may be thinking of doing something big and grand, a huge gesture, maybe planning a huge trip that's way outside your comfort zone and outside the comfort zone of those people who support you or those people who are around you as well, Scorpio. And this coming up in your difficult influences is it's more of a cautionary thing. It's more of a make sure that you have crossed all your T's and dotted all your I's if you are setting your intentions to go out on some kind of big journey or adventure. And let's address the elephant in the room. The death card coming out for a second time. So the first time the death card came out is where you're at now as you shift out of November and into December. And here we are with the death card for a second time, this time in your difficult influences. Now, the death card is part of Scorpio energy. It is your energy, Scorpio. It is change, metamorphosis, rebirth. It is the butterfly or a moth. It is about having an opportunity to go within, withdraw, sink deep within our own consciousness and make decisions and rebirth ourselves from that place. The fact that the death card came up for you, Scorpio, in your difficult influences is an indication that it's something that you're bumping up against. It's something, this big change that you have in mind for 2025. There's still aspects of yourself that need deeper exploration before you move forward into January. And that was already discussed here. So it's not really this huge, overwhelming, oh my God, we got the death card in your challenges. It's not really all that unexpected, really. Okay, let's take a look at messages the universe wants you to keep in mind and embody for the month of December. Messages from the universe for Scorpio, please. Okay. Be of service. Be of service. Yeah. That card, actually, this card has come out several times for the month of December. It kind of stands to reason given that December tends to be the month of charity and giving, helping out people who are less fortunate. Lead by example. Lead by example. Yeah, you know what? You have the morality card in what you're focusing on. Sometimes old morals, old belief systems need to be challenged. And I get the sense that that's what you're bumping into. That's what this reading is about, is you having achieved all that you can achieve with your current morals and belief systems. And now you're going, there's got to be more to life than this. I need to experience a metamorphosis. Lead by example. As you go through the metamorphosis, lead by example. All right, let's take a look at what is coming up in your unexpected. Unexpected, unseen surprises. This is my favorite part of the reading, actually. I love this part of the reading, Scorpio. Getting to see what comes up unexpectedly for people each month. We have the Three of Wands and the Five of Wands. Okay, both cards from the suit or element of fire. The Five of Wands is feeling like we're needing to climb a ladder. And the ladder is kind of rickety and shaky. We might need to invite help in, but when we invite that help in, they're more like competition for us as opposed to being the real aid or assistance that we want. So again, I get the sense, Scorpio, that this card in your reading is coming up as a cautionary, a cautionary card. It's this card in your reading in the context of you are looking at and exploring new possibilities and opportunities, knowing full well that you have to make some pretty drastic changes. And as as much as you want to be supported in doing this, this card is also saying be careful who you align yourself with. Pay attention to who your friends are versus who is an acquaintance. Let's leave it there. You have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is about heading out into the world. Ah, we have another card in your reading about heading out into the world, maybe on a trip, maybe doing something out of the comfort zone, out of your norm. And that's what this card is about. And it's coming up in your unexpected. So the fact that you have two cards here, both indicating that you are stepping outside your comfort zone, that you intend to do something during the month of December that is outside your comfort zone, is actually a good thing. But again, this is about letting go of old belief systems, old morals. It is about recreating yourself. Being cautious as to who you let into your inner circle. But yeah, these two cards together, Scorpio's going to have a good reading in January. I can tell. I can feel it. I can feel it coming up. All right, where are we going for your final general overall outcome? Going back over here to the Light Seer Tarot. General overall outcome for Scorpio for December. So please like and subscribe, Scorpio, if you have enjoyed this reading, because I do have some other ideas and some other things coming up, other readings that I'm going to be doing for you in the month of December and moving into the new year as well. All right, we have confirmation for you. We have another double card coming up in your reading. Remember this guy over here in your difficult influences? Yeah, this Page of Wands over here. Yeah, you've got the Page of Wands a second time in your general overall outcome. This is confirmation you are absolutely, during the month of December, intending to step outside your comfort zone. This may involve travel to a location that you are not necessarily familiar with. This is about being enthusiastic. This is about stepping outside your comfort zone. This is about being adventurous. You have the Lovers coming up in your final general overall outcome. Oh my, Scorpio, what have you just manifested? So, the Lovers is a card that is indicating new partnerships. It may, for some of you that are single and seeking, it may involve a romantic partner bubbling up to the surface during the month of December. For those of you who are single and not seeking, or those of you who are in committed relationships already and therefore not seeking, the Lovers card may indicate for you that there is either a shift in your current relationship towards the positive, a deeper connection, or it may indicate that there is a new friend or confidant or supporter coming in for you during nearing the end of December. And you have the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is indicating that all of this Page of Wands, the Lovers, and the Knight of Swords is indicating that everything is literally rushing towards you at this time. You'll notice that the Knight of Swords is rushing towards his steed or his motorcycle. In the traditional tarot, he is going towards his horse. So, yes. All right, Scorpios, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And no matter what holiday you are celebrating in the month of December, make sure it's a good one.